The animals here in the Environmental Center love frozen treats. Sunny the Quadamundi gets a frozen treat of fish and grapes almost every day during the summer.
In perspective, a customer shopping on the US side will save $1.55 on sales tax on a $20 item. That's about what it costs to cross the bridge to and from Mexico.
Now, businesses have the luxury of renting out seats, but it doesn't mean you can't sit in front of one. As long as you don't block their driveway or stand in private property, this whole street is fair game. I thought I'd come back to see how the cleanup went. The tires, trash, and cans were all cleaned up, but in just a couple of hours, new bottles of oil were left. Now, Gigi had the choice of 3 trucks, but she finally chose the Sierra because of the long bed and low maintenance. She says she'd rather spend $300 on meat than on repairs on, let's say, automatic window.
For the U.S. Border Patrol, it's a daily routine, checking our borders by land, water, and a little help from camera surveillance.
This is the nighttime. It picks up the heat signature, so it's pretty much like a thermal.
Laredo's a little different from what you've seen in the Rio Grande Valley. The valley has seen close to 200,000 apprehensions since October. Laredo has seen a 3% decrease in apprehensions, only 36,000. Supervisor Border Patrol Agent Berin Salas.
Geographically, the Rio Grande Valley is closer to the Central American countries.
The river is low, making some parts crossable on foot. Agents encounter a man and a boy just feet from U.S. soil and they're asked to go back. They say the river pushed them towards the U.S. bank.
A lot of things people don't realize is, yes, we do catch people, yes, we do apprehend them, but a lot of what we do are rescues.
River surveillance is just one part of border protection. The majority is done on foot. Agent Pablo Gonzalez has found a pair of footprints in the soil.
As the day goes on, the sun bakes it, so it gets harder. So the harder it is, the older you know that the sign is. Because you look at mine, and it kind of just falls apart and it's real soft. You look at these others, and it's a little harder. And they're just tiny differences, but you get to see it over time.
No illegal immigrants were found today, less and less since October. No one knows if it's a downward trend or if Laredo will see an increase in immigrants again.
The 2 bricks, that's where I used to stay.
19-year-old Brian Lopez makes a trek to a place he once called home.
Almost a year. The memory, it's engraved.
He used to live here, under this bridge on Meridia Drive, for a whole month his senior year of high school at United South. At age 16, problems at home forced him to move out. He bounced around place to place, finally moving into Arcoiris, a homeless shelter. But they lost funding. Lopez was on the street once again.
I was like, you know what? I have a roof over my head. I don't have walls, but I have something to keep me from the rain, a little bit of the wind, and something to keep me safe right now.
Nora Murillo, the UISD Homeless Education Liaison, says there are over 200 students at UISD that are classified homeless, and she estimates about the same at LISD.
Now, people that can't get into shelters but have a vehicle will sometimes choose a parking lot to sleep for the night. Ms. Murillo says she's known at least 5 families that have done this, but she says it's much, much worse.
I'm talking stables. I'm not talking, a nice little home that it's in the area of the stables. These are actual stables that have been converted into little living areas. And you take a couple of steps and the horses are right there. You take a couple of more steps and you can smell the manure.
Of the 200 students that are considered homeless, 75 live in deplorable conditions. With the direction of Mike Garza, the city is making a committee to push awareness of the homeless children, not just for it to be known, but to make a resolution.
And these children are going through so much, and yet we expect them to sit in the classroom and learn.
There are organizations like Bethany House and Casa Misericordia, but are frequently at full capacity. The Homeless Committee wants funds for those places to expand and possibly build more shelters. All in the hopes students without homes can live a normal life. At least that's the hope for Brian Lopez.
Knowing someone else is not going to end up the way I did, that they have it easier than I did, that they have hope. It's not the prettiest side of the world,
This is Wilkinson's iron and metal recycling plant. It's been on the corner of Scott and San Ignacio Street since 1948. Neighbors say they're asphyxiating. Dust, nauseous odors, foundation vibrations, and excessive noise is creating a nuisance. They filed a lawsuit.
It's 7:10 in the morning, and they're banging already. Sometimes the shredder is on full blast.
What does that sound like?
And this is what it sounds like. Okay. Come on. And I live 3 blocks away.
Los Olvidados, or the Forgotten Ones, as they're known in the lawsuit, alleges that the Wilkinson plant has created what they call a nuisance in the neighborhood.
Tired of what's going on here in this little neighborhood of ours, the constant noise, nuisance. If you see on the background that tractor trailer right there, it's a good example of what we have to listen to every day for morning, afternoon, evenings, and now on the weekends.
Vice President Scott Wilkinson says the lawsuit will not deter the business, and the company has been operating and supporting the community for years.
95 people work here, working families. 5 generations of Wilkinsons. We pay over $100,000 a year in property taxes, and we support this community. And we will fight this lawsuit with everything we have. We are not going to let these people push us around. We were here first. This is our land, and they're not pushing us off. You got that, buddy? We ain't going nowhere.
Additionally, the lawsuit involves recovery of damages to real property and the plaintiffs collectively seeking monetary relief over $1 million.
Annette said many people are heading out to have some fun at haunted houses.
Like our very own Orlando Garza, who joins us live from a haunted house in North Laredo. Orlando.
Hey guys, I'm here at the beginning of the haunted house and we're getting ready to take a tour. I know I said before I was afraid of ghosts. Not true, nothing scares me. So we're gonna go into the first room right now. And it appears there's two gentlemen. Well, yeah, that can be pretty scary. You don't want to get your head chopped off. I got a man with X just following us. I'm already getting scared. I mean, like I said, nothing really scares me, but we got a spider over here. You don't want to miss it. Lay eggs in your ears, so you better watch out for that. And we're getting closer, we're turning the corners, and it's getting a little spookier. Whoa, whoa! Alright, not gonna lie, that one got me. That guy scared me right there. And then we're, whoa, 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 we got living creatures here. Oh wow, I don't wanna come on one of those YouTube videos where a snake bites my face off, so we're gonna keep going. And we got a couple of little... Wow. Wow. And as you all can see, this place is pretty scary. So if you want to make your way down here at the Derby Bar on Jackman and McPherson, they'll be opening at 7:30 and they'll be closing the doors at 12 o'clock. For Pro 8 News, HNS, coverage you can count on. I'm Orlando Garza.
Yeah, be careful out there. Well, finally from us tonight, the circus is in town, or at least 2 of their fan favorites.
We're talking about 36-year-old Janice and 41-year-old Cindy, the elephants. The pair showcased several tricks they'll be performing as part of the Shrine Circus this weekend. The elephants enjoyed an afternoon snack and even got a little smooch from our field reporter, Orlando Garza. The Shrine Circus will be performing this weekend. For more information, you can visit leaarena.com, or you can call them directly at 791-9192.
Wow.
That's where he was all
afternoon. Getting interactive, yeah, exactly. Good deal. That's all the time we have for right now.
We'll see you right back here tomorrow.
Have a good night.